you.
Oh, let me get this milk carton out of your way here.
Paul and the boys sound real good tonight.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, a round of applause for Paul Schaefer,
There you
please.
go. There you go.
So do you you do this kind of homecoming dances often?
Sure. Whenever I'm invited, and it was a pleasure to be
Whenever
invited,
you're invited.
and I'm really looking forward to it.
Have you done this for a lot of other schools?
Like I said, whenever it comes up, and whenever a lot of people ask for Ken and Jim, which of course is understood. I don't think they bring Ed along though. I don't think they do. That's
Ed? So there is an Ed, huh?
Yes.
Well, no, I mean, are you sure you're just not saying this?
No. There is actually an Ed in the booth. There's an actual person.
I heard he was going to get shot Monday. Did that happen?
Yeah, it was. He did and he didn't. It was kind of a dream thing.
Kind of a dream.
Original idea.
Yeah. Sounds familiar. What was that? How long have you been involved in radio?
I've been at 106 for 2 years, a little over 2 years now, and total, I'd say about 5 years.
5 years, so you've worked at a couple of radio stations
Right.
before that?
Where I got my start in Champaign, Illinois, at the University of Illinois, at the student station there. It's one of the best in the nation. It really is, and that's not a plug. It's not a plug. It's true. And then I got a really great opportunity to come to 106 right after that, and I did, and I'm here now.
That was your major in college, and you intended to do that?
Not really. Not really. I started out with one major, and then they didn't like me there, and then I had to do another major, and I actually never majored in communications at all.
What'd you major in?
History.
History, huh?
Close.
Yeah, it's close enough.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Actually, it is.
So you went to ISU then? For
University of Illinois.
University of Illinois for
For 5 years.
5 years?
The last
Fine.
one was fun, though. The last one was the most fun. It actually was. Just the experience of being at a radio station like that, similar to this. I mean, the experience that you get here, and think about it. You guys are 4 years ahead because you're in high school now, and it's really good to see something like this for people who want to do it. And if you're good, you'll do it. And that's the best part about it. Just given the chance.
Now, did you have like a job when you were working at the college or going to school there?
Yes, I did. In the radio station, I was the assistant program director there, and I was also on the air from noon to 3 every day.
You didn't like work in the cafeteria, giving croutons and cheese or anything like that? That's John Berkey's doing that now at
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I lifeguarded too once in a while when I could, and that kind of got in the way of studying. Studying was fun.
You don't have to lie. We all know what studying is. here.
Wow, it was hectic doing all three at one time, but it was really rewarding. It really was.
Excuse me, pardon me.
You
Well, I've lost it for a second here. Do you ever hope to maybe go into television or a different form of radio or journalism or anything like that?
Possibly down the road, sure. I hear the money's better in television, which is good for you guys, getting in TV now. Other aspects of journalism, I don't know. I like writing. I did a lot of that in college with my history major, of course, writing papers and things. And not full time though. I'm very happy in radio, and I'm really comfortable with it. And the best part is that you have fun. And when you have fun at your job, there's not too much more that you can really ask for. Money's great, which, by the way, I could use a raise if you're listening.
Keep that in mind, guys.
But not really. Maybe dabbling in other things, but not on a full-time basis. No.
Now, what's it like working at 106 with the rest of them? I mean, you've got the Breakfast Club there. They seem like some pretty interesting people. Are they like that in person, or?
Yes, they are. In fact, they really are. Ken Johnson is the most insane man in the world. he really is, and it's an experience being around him. It really is. You learn a lot, and you have a lot of fun with him. Definitely. Jim Tofte's a little bit more reserved. He's not as crazy, but he can be at times. And Ed is just unbelievable. Ed, he's a very moody gentleman, and I use a gentleman term loosely.
Can you describe Ed for us?
Ed,
Draw a little picture of him as you're talking about him.
He's a little older. It's really hard to say. His face is really wrinkly, and I think he looks older than he is actually.
Sounds like a fantasy.
No. This is true. He's a very moody individual. He really
What color's
is.
his eyes?
Bloodshot mostly, but you know. Come on, where? There you go.
We got a wig drummer tonight.
Get one of these in there, huh? I think they're green.
You think they're green?
Yeah. And he has a receding hairline.
And what color is his hair?
What he has left is brown. He kind of combs it over to make it look like he isn't really as bald as he.
Now, last time up in the ratings, you guys you beat KZ93,
Yes, we did.
and you're pretty proud of that.
Yes, we are. We really are. It's an honor to find that the majority of the people are listening to you. It really is.
Now, you guys have been beat though for KZ93 for a couple of years. Did you guys have to make any changes to?
No drastic changes, not really at all. A little fine tuning, as we call it, getting rid of some of the things that we thought didn't work and which were proven not to work because of the results of that. Just thinking about what you do and how you go about doing it, and being aware of the competition and what they're doing, et cetera, et cetera. It's a whole big picture. You really need a big picture of it. It's not one aspect that you can improve on. And that's one of the main things, too, is that you can always improve. You are never theoretically as good as you will ever be. There's always room for improvement, which is the challenge in it, too, of finding that way, of listening to yourself on tapes and finding out what you're saying, what you're doing, and if you like that or not. Or if more importantly, of course, if the people like it.
Now you have. I was listening a couple days ago, and you have a no repeat work day. Is that just for this week, or are you guys going to be doing that
For this week, and I'm sure we will bring it back.
You can bring it back.
I'm pretty positive.
Kind of neat because I know on some radio stations, not to mention any names, you do occasionally, like just about every time you turn on the dial, you hear Madonna, and well, quite frankly, like it's boring after a while.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat to turn it on and hear a different song every time you're listening to it.
Yeah. That's mainly for the working people, of course. Well, actually, you don't have to work. You can go to school too. But I don't think they let you guys listen to stuff in school, do they?
Oh well, we're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to.
No, when you walk in Mr. Woodward's office, though, he's got his classical music going. And boy, that's really nice. What is that? Elevator music?
No.
WSWT?
WCB.
WCB. That's another one of my favorite stations. What exactly is your job at the station?
I'm the music director there, and basically what that is a correspondent to all the record labels to give us information about when a release is up and coming, tour dates, things like that. Information about bands, new bands, changes in bands, etc., etc. It's basically a liaison type thing that we know what's going on and let them know what's going on. And they like you to play their records, of course, but we can't play every record, so there has to be compromises made sometimes.
So that's not. Was that like a desk job for you part of the day then?
Yes,
a lot of the day.
Yes, it is. It's really about half and half. Half on the air and then half as a desk job, as you say.
Okay. What time are you usually on the air then?
I'm on 6 to 10 every night, Monday through Friday. Tune in.
Hint. And do you pick up weekends sometimes?
Yes, Sunday from 7 to 10. And that is when we do the weekly Fresh Tracks show, where we feature the new releases of the week. And
whoa, excuse me. This fly can run in my eyeball.
being the music director,
Where'd he go? Don't move.
oh, go ahead.
I couldn't. Yeah, we do have a tennis racket there. I gotta hit.
Watch it now. Sorry.
No, not really. It's okay. We don't mind. So, where were we? We were talking about flies or something?
About the Sunday night thing. Being the music director, I'm probably the closest to what comes out every week, and therefore, I'm the logical person to do that.
Now, excuse me, 93 has a sister station kind of, their television station there. How do you guys like work advertising for television? Do you guys advertise television shows from any channel on like
Sure.
106?
As long as they pay for it, basically.
As long as they pay for it? Okay.
And the more they pay for it, the more we do.
The more
It's a basic capitalist system.
It's a good idea. So you're going to be DJing the dance then?
Yes,
Uh,
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Looking
It's
forward to
It's going to be
it.
a lot of fun.
Definitely will be.
And
Definitely.
and of course, when people come out, you're going to be telling them when to listen to you on regular radio.
6 to 10,
6 to 10 again.
every
Did you
night.
hear that? 6 to 10.
Write it down.
Okay, write that down. 106.
There you go.
Go past 100.
Mhm.
There. Not 93. No, well, not 93. That I mean, don't listen to it, but it's not 93 is what I'm trying to say. Probably gonna get in trouble for this one, so we'll quickly move away.
You see
from
me
that.
saying anything? No, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah. Well, that's okay because we have 93 on next week, so then I'll cut down 106.
Oh,
So.
we haven't. For it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I do that a lot.
tune in and see what they have to say about us.
Yeah, you gonna be able to make it next week? No, we're gonna have Gene Stern will probably be on sometime.
Good.
Do you
Gene's a
meet
great
these
guy.
people?
Yes, Gene's a great guy.
Okay.
He really is. He's some of them I personally see more than others, and Gene is one of those. One of those few that I do. See around once in a while, and he's a great guy. He really is.
So now you guys do parties and carnival or the dances and
Dances, weddings,
Bar mitzvahs.
bar mitzvahs, you name it, we
So-
do it. Christenings, sure.
It'll be a lot of fun. We'll call you up sometime then for a bar
Definitely.
mitzvah we have around here.
Okay. Okay, you
It'll be
know
a
the
lot of
number.
fun. Okay, with 674-2000.
That's it.
Good number.
There you go.
Okay, well we're looking forward to seeing you at the dance.
Again, I'm
And
looking forward to doing it.
we're looking forward to seeing you around the school some more. Maybe we can have you come on the show again.
I'd appreciate that.
And
That'd
you
be
can bring Ed so we can see this
Okay.
guy. And not some cutout or not
No.
some sock serpent or something like that.
Is that legal?
I don't know. But bring the real thing.
Okay.
But it's been nice talking to you, and we'll have you on again sometime.
Okay. Thank you, bud.
Very interesting.
Yeah! Yeah!